So, I was at Free Range RC, the Rachel Raceway, and my Tenacity Pro got garried. We call it being garried because old man Gary on our group, every once in a while he'll just run into you for no good reason. He swears it's an accident, but it always seems to plant him ahead of the in the race, or or just put you in a position where you're buying parts. So we refer to that as getting garried. Anyway, I got garried last week, and it popped my tie rod end. My little rod end is no good. So I took that out. Whoa. And it's a little 2mm screw here. Comes out of here and holds that end in, but it's broken. So I ordered some new parts from Horizon Hobby, and they gave me I don't know, 10 more pieces than I needed, but that's all right. So I just popped one of these little guys in. They don't come inserted already, so that was a little mystery how that works. And then the other mystery thing was, how do I get it on this tie rod? I had no idea. I'm still in the dark. So, but I came up with a way. I was trying like hell to take one of the 15 tie rods that they sent me, and I thought, I'll just chuck that thing up and spin it in there. Just like one of these things. And I tried to clamp this thing down on the bench and spun it, and just really, I was pushing hard. I got hot, I got frustrated. And then I had to go inside and eat some ice cream to kind of cool down. And then I thought about it, and I looked really closely at these threads, and lo and behold, they're reverse threads. Well, inside here, there are no threads. I'm like, well, how does it go on? There's no receiver threads. So what I did is, noticing those are reverse threads, instead of trying to righty-tighty, lefty-loosey it, I lefty-tightied it. Put the gun in reverse and made my own threads. And then I backed it off. So now I can take this guy, and instead of tightening it on, I'm going to loosen it on and just spin that on there. This is the first time I've done this ever. I have no idea. I'm not a car mechanic. I really try to just get by. And so everything's a little bit foreign to me. That, and maybe I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I don't know. But that is how to replace a rod end if you get garried. So I'm looking at the other tie rod here, and just kind of making a little note of how far those threads are into the rod end, and I'm just gonna kind of match it up. It is uber helpful to have a Leatherman on you at all times. If you don't always have a Leatherman on you like I do, life is just tougher. So again, you're gonna loosen it on instead of tightening it on because those threads are in reverse. And I'm able to kind of hold that with my Leatherman. Spin that sucker around. That's really close now to what's on the other side. I assume that's what it was originally, but the part was broken, so I really don't know. I may have a little adjustment to make. And I'm just gonna get that kind of lined up in here. Put that sucker in there. Grab my 2mm little screw here. Line everything up. and line up the holes, push it through, grab my 2mm little screwdriver, start tightening it up, and lo and behold, I am back in business. Hope this helps you guys if you ever get garried. When I got garried last week, it didn't seem like I took too much blunt force trauma for that to break. You know, no offense to Losi, but it did break pretty. I mean, it wasn't a huge collision. It just, next thing you know, I'm like, why is my car turning? And I went up to him. I'm like, wonder what happened. Who garried me? But I got garried. And I assume that's going to happen to you all. And at one point, if you own one of these amazing cars, by the way, this Tenacity DB Pro it's just, if you don't have one, man, get one. It's the best bang for the buck. It's got an aluminum chassis, and it just, I don't know, it sticks to the ground. It handles so well. It's really well designed and engineered. It's got lights. It's super cool. Look for it in our videos. In fact, it's Wednesday, so we call it Wednesday night cockfights at the Rachel Raceway. It's my buddy, and so I'll be trying my best to garry somebody else. A little bit of payback. So anyway, hope that helps. Later.